You had a gun on him, you thumbed back the hammer.
That was for you, part of the show.
That was for you? He did that for Daredevil? No way, man. I'm loving this fucking rooftop scene. Welcome back for some more Daredevil. Quick recap. Last episode, we saw the heat between Karen and Matt is getting stronger, as well as her suspicions. Foggy and Karen are trying to get Grotto into witness protection with the DA. Matt found the Punisher's home, but Punisher took him after whooping his ass. I'm assuming he took him. His body's not there anymore. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go. What this show's been so far, just blood and crosses. He must know he's a good guy if he does his homework on the bad guys. You gotta have some type of respect for him for that.
Mr. Nelson and Miss Page wanted the word.
Can I get that in writing?
Because written agreements suddenly mean something to you.
You wanted your client in witness protection, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. They tricked them. They completely used him as bait. I completely forgot. Hell yeah, they got a right to be pissed. Damn.
I always thought that sounded like a bunch of bullshit to me. When I cracked off your forehead the other night. Hear that?
Did you hear that?
Military grade hardware.
I couldn't even tell what that was, and I can see. My senses work fine. He can tell through crates and boxes what the fuck is in there.
The last thing I need is for you to come back here in 2 weeks asking what happened and blaming one of our people for your mistakes. So let me put this simply.
Rosario Dawson is back.
Look, the DA knows she screwed up.
Done making deals, sweetheart. I've got my own plan now. It can kiss my ass.
Grotto, please.
You can go to hell.
Like, she didn't try saving you out the hospital and shit. You really think she would have your worst intentions at hand here? Like, come on, man.
You a Catholic?
Once.
From New York?
He once was a Catholic? He lost his religion? What the fuck happened? Well, I know his family dies. That's like Punisher's whole thing.
It must be something when you're not wearing the long johns, right? Ever been to war?
No.
Don't talk about it.
Seen some fights.
I'm about to say, he's fighting a different type of war, though. Let's be serious. And he doesn't use guns.
Everything you do out there in the streets, Red, it doesn't work.
And what you're doing is better?
What I do, I just do. It's out of necessity.
Come on.
This is a long conversation. I'm all for it, though.
I think you're a half measure. I think you're a man who can't finish the job. You're a coward. You know, you're one bad day away from being me.
I believe that, for sure.
Thought maybe he came to you for help again.
The last time he came to me for help, I wound up elbow deep in our mutual friend's blood. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, last time she helped him, I thought he was gonna need like some spirit or magic to help bring him out of it. He was in a bad place.
Got this shift from hell because I helped another friend trying to do good. Big guy, stronger than our friend.
Luke Cage! No, he's not gonna break him.
Who was that?
Just a rat. Remember my uncle used to tell me that all the time.
Whoa!
You get off threatening innocent people.
You had a gun on him, you thumbed back the hammer.
That was for you, part of the show.
That was for you? He did that for Daredevil? No way, man. Just to keep him quiet? I'm loving this fucking rooftop scene.
You hit them and they get back up. I hit them and they stay down. I make sure that they don't make it out on the street again. I take pride in that.
Let me ask you this. What about Hope?
What a great fucking line. You hit them, they get back up. I hit them, they stay the fuck down.
Your boss said she could take down a firm like ours pretty quickly. She could also take down someone like you. Nicole Kant got booted from your office after she failed to quiet the NSYNC scandal.
My spidey senses were right, man. I knew she was a shady DA.
You cannot come into my office asking me to betray my boss. So I'm going downstairs to get security.
I feel like he was like somewhat letting her take him.
I'm not gonna tell you again. Put it down, now!
I could ask you to look at the faces of the other patients, scared to death because the two of you
Getting another great Foggy moment.
carve each other up now in front of these witnesses with cops outside. You're screwed. Don't fight.
Well, I'll give them one if they won't. Excellent, excellent monologue, Foggy. Yet again.
The only way you stop me is with the headshot.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
Not yet, you're not. Time to put a face to all your fancy talk about redemption.
He's gonna have to shoot him to stop him from killing someone in front of him? This is some Joker shit. I didn't know she was in the house.
She's on my face. I had no choice.
I'm not gonna shoot him.
I will, if you don't kill me first.
Oh, Matt wants to just fight and settle this with fists so bad.
He's a very complicated man, and that I don't need.
Matt made a mistake when he let you go.
What makes you think he did?
Oh yeah, she let him go.
Take the shot, Red. Take the shot.
No. Oh, smart. Oh. In the heart, though? They basically told us, yeah, he's done. Is he gonna knock out Matt and then leave him up there so these guys can come up there and whoop his ass with all these weapons? Never mind, Punisher's out. He's getting out because they said they were gonna shoot him. What the fuck? What the fuck? So there were never any bullets in the gun. Oh no, he shot the chain off his back. This must be the one shot that you guys were telling me about that they have every season. It's not as crazy as the first season one though. I like him throwing the chains and whipping it and shit though. The fight's transitioning to the stairwell? Okay, hold up. Dude, there's endless amounts of goons. Who's he think he is? Ghost Rider whipping his chain around? And I'm sitting here thinking, damn, and he has a gun taped to his hand, but shit, getting hit with a gun hurts. And he can use it to block shit. Alright. That was the first time someone connected hitting Matt. This entire fight sequence. Okay, never mind. That's better than the first season one shot. Never mind. He transitioned to a whole different floor, still fighting. Is he gonna fight in here too? Ooh, nice. Oh, these are the big boys. I'm not sleeping on Matt. I'm never counting him out. Ever. Ever. Come on, Matt. You still got that chain. Let's go. Let's go. He wasn't supposed to get out of that. Good thing his senses didn't go haywire. What a fantastic sequence. Not even just for Daredevil, for anything. That's like John Wick levels. Maybe the deaths weren't as brutal. This was actually before that though. Frank Castle, that's his name. That's the Daredevil symbol, right? That skull? But he got shot in the head? What the hell? And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Daredevil Season 2, Episode 3. First off, great one-shot fight sequence. Probably the standout fighting of the show so far, which says a lot. And I didn't expect it. That's the thing. The other fight sequence we also got early in the season, the rest of this season alone has a lot to live up to. And the fact that it all stemmed from Daredevil and Punisher having their rooftop conversation. I'm sort of inclined to believe that Daredevil, in this storytelling at least, is the one that turns Punisher into the hero that he eventually becomes. Their conversation up until the fight sequence was, in my opinion, the best part. It could be tied with that actually, because we got their outlooks on life and we saw them both challenge the other person's approach to crime. And the fact that they both used to be men of faith, Punisher no longer, it shows that could be Matt. Something can happen where his faith is completely rattled and he just doesn't believe in Catholicism or even God. He's one bad day away. Definitely agree with that. Him not taking off Matt's mask is a big deal. And the thing is, I'm thinking maybe he did take it off and see who he is and then just put it back on him. It would seem silly to tell him that you did, whether you did or didn't. It seems like strategy is a whole part of how this guy operates. So we don't know if he didn't see Matt's face or not. Maybe Matt can hear his heartbeat and tell if he's lying or not, but this dude seems like he can pass a polygraph test. It's like a battle of righteousness and realist. When Punisher challenges Matt, he's challenging his righteousness. And when Matt challenges Punisher, he's challenging him in his realist views. Because when you're murdering people, it's not that simple. And I was going to compare it to the way war is. And that's literally where Frank comes from. He brought up him being a Marine. He asked Daredevil if he had ever been in war. And if he hadn't, don't speak on it. Because war is hell on earth. Afghanistan, he did say, I don't know what tours he served or what years he was active. Could have just came home. He could have been home for a while. Doesn't matter. War does not leave with you either way. So I did know this stuff about Frank's background. But it's great that this early into the season, this early with his character being introduced, people who don't really know about him, now they're getting a sense of background for him. I like that they established it just as a refresher too. But anyone that knows comics and Daredevil knows how big Punisher is, how badass this dude is. He really is ruthless. He's that's what it is. It's not even the fact that he kills and all, it's how brutal he is. And he's never really been part of a team. If he did, it was for one squad up, for one event, one battle, but he's never been like a defender, a hero for hire, none of that stuff. Foggy had another great monologue in the ER, letting these guys know, you know, there's a time not to fight. You're in an ER. Where does it stop? Where does it stop? And he was speaking from a legal perspective. And sometimes even the most baddest of the bad, they hear something about law and their lawyers talking, telling them not to do this. Sometimes it sticks. Sometimes it takes them a while and they got to keep pressing on them. And you know they're not looking out for your best interests, the lawyer, but the reason you're listening to them is because it makes sense. Money and being free are the only two things that really matter to career criminals, you know, being free and having money. So yeah, they get a joy and a thrill from hurting other people or stealing or robbing, that adrenaline rush. But when you're in an ER room and stuff like that and other people, the public, are in immediate danger, you have to bring that back to the forefront. Hey, you want to be free? Then listen to me. So Foggy's great. You know, I don't even think he really needs Matt. He was actually, that other girl from the other law firm was actually trying to recruit him. It hasn't changed my mind into thinking how great a lawyer Foggy is. It's just to see these moments reinforced by these great monologues just makes you love him even more. And unfortunately, the DA is going to be another obstacle for him. And I don't know if she's corrupt. I figured she was a little shady just from the shit she said at the beginning of this about blaming them for everything that happened. But now we know from those articles that Karen was looking at, she brought to the guy, she is shady. Maybe not full-blown corrupt on a Fisk level, but if Fisk was free, who knows? Who knows if she's in his pocket now? But being a part of scandals and all that shit, multiple scandals, is enough for at least Nelson and Murdoch not to trust you. I don't know why I'm closing it out with this, but let's talk about the intro. The heavy Catholicism theme. Lay down, Matt, rest. And then the beads and the statue and the blood being soaked. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what that was supposed to indicate or symbolize. That was out of nowhere and it means something. I just don't know what yet. If anything stood out to you in this episode or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're a family. You know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.